Well, hello everyone.
Hey guys.
And welcome to an episode of Masse Art Studios. I'm Lee.
I'm Jeremy.
And we woke up like this literally. Normally what we'll do is we'll pour and then we'll go shower and get ready and come and do the intro and outros all nice and refreshed. Not on today. No, we're showing you right behind the scenes look.
Right, totally.
Haven't done our hair or nothing.
You got paint all right here.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting to, I haven't even showered. See, that's how bad it is. So in today's episode, I'll tell you a little bit more about this at the table, but there is a video out there that's got millions and millions of views, and it's of some wonderful artists pouring over wooden mandalas.
Yes.
And so we wanted to have a go ourselves. It's a shameless opportunity for us to try and get a couple of million views on this episode too. We'll see what happens. But we're going to do different techniques using different colours, but you'll see us, as you sometimes like, pouring side by side.
Yes.
We've got 3 camera angles. We'll see if we can capture some other fun stuff. Anyway, let's not talk any more about it.
Enough waffle.
Enough of the waffle. Let's get to the table and start pouring. We'll see you there. Hello, ladles and jelly spoon.
Hey guys.
Everyone out there in YouTube land or wherever you're watching. All right, so this is a fun episode. You guys love it when we pour side by side. For us, it's a little more complicated because we're right in each other's business. Jeremy, you're in my business. But this is fun. We've got 3 camera angles here. We've got your overhead shot.
We got my mandala.
And I got my mandala. So we'll be cutting in between the 3 of these so that you can get to see exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
Now there was a wonderful, like Facebook and TikTok episode or video that I've seen of someone who put up them pouring on top of a mandala.
Yes.
And it had millions upon millions of views. So we know that you guys like these. I think there's definitely an ASMR element to it, just seeing the paint running through the gaps in the mandala. So we thought we'd give it a go and do our own little spin on it. That's exactly what we're doing. So Jeremy.
Yes.
One of the things that people say to us the most often on our content that is not necessarily a positive comment is, oh my God, what a waste of paint.
Yes.
And they say it a lot, and that's because people just see a very short clip of what we're doing.
And they don't know fluid art either.
Exactly, and they just see us pouring the paint off the canvas. And then they see us tilting the paint off the canvas, and they feel like we're just wasting paint. They don't understand that it's mixed with pouring mediums and blah, blah, blah.
Yes, or that we scrape the runoffs into a container to use as a
foreshadowing, Jeremy, foreshadowing. So we do not like pouring over 3D objects and then collecting the runoffs onto a canvas to make that into a piece of art.
Yes.
And I'll explain why. Because it's just very muddy, very messy.
Yes.
We've tried it a number of times, it just doesn't work for us. So rather than wasting then a canvas that we throw away, which is more waste, what we do whenever we do anything like this is we put plastic down so that we can then collect the runoffs and use that as flow extenders.
Yeah, or base coats.
Base coats, those kind of things.
Yes.
So this is a Dollar Tree tablecloth.
It is.
That we've put on top of our table so that we can do exactly that and collect the scrapings.
Yes.
We like some scrapings.
We do.
How are you getting your paint onto your mandala?
I'm actually gonna layer my my cup, and then I'm not gonna do like a ring pour. I'm actually gonna just kind of go slowly and maybe zigzag and, you know.
So it's like a traveling something, straight pouring, ring pouring.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cute. We've got to think about a few things when you pour over 3D objects. First off, clearly that the paint is going to run off this somehow.
Yes.
We've got little holes, so we want to make sure that the paint runs through it and doesn't just collect in those holes. And also that if you've got like a lot of colour, it might look a little messy. So
Yeah.
there's just some things that we thought about as we've talked about what we're doing. I'm using Mini Denise. This is Mini Denise, the dustpan, and I'm going to be using this to get my paint onto the mandala, and I'm going to puddle into this.
Oh, nice.
Rather than like ring pour or anything.
Yeah.
So I think I might have the opportunity to then keep some bands of colour on here.
Got it.
Which is what I'm going for. All right, Jeremy, we are filming on this wonderful Wednesday.
Yes.
It is wonderful Wednesday for you guys watching. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. Am I feeling a little discombobulated?
Yes.
I don't know why. Is it because it's Wednesday?
Oh, you don't have work today.
Oh, that's June 19th. Oh my God, yeah, I'm thrown off because it's Juneteenth. For everyone out there celebrating, happy Juneteenth. All right, Jeremy, I think you should layer your cup first because it's going to be really easy for me to puddle.
Got it.
So, we'll do this one as an overhead shot so everyone can see you pouring your paint into your pot.
Okay.
And talk us through the colours as you do it.
Okay. All right. So.
And try not to knock your camera that's right in front of your
I know.
your tummy.
All right. So I have pearl white here.
Pearls.
And I'm going to put a little bit of that in.
A bit of that.
Yes.
A bit of that.
A little bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got a large cup because typically when you're
Yes.
pouring over an object, you'll use way more paint than what you would do if it was on a canvas.
And then I'm going to go in with the phthalo turquoise.
Love.
And then after that, I think I'm going to go in with maybe a little bit more pearl white, just a touch, literally a touch. And then I'm going to go in with this magenta, right?
Oh, it's either a magenta or it's like permanent red violet or one of those kind of colors.
Yeah.
These are leftovers. Now,
I know.
We've been using a lot of leftovers recently because we had a lot of leftovers. Another way not to waste paint.
Exactly.
Don't throw it away. Keep it in a pot. Put press and seal on it.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Now I'm going with the turquoise green.
Love that.
And then from there, I'm going to do a little bit more pearl white.
Pearls a singer.
And then from there, I'm going to go in with this
Cobalt
delicious
violet. You're turning violet
cobalt
hue.
violet hue.
Love this color.
I do too.
This is a goldens. I have a feeling that the others probably are Amsterdam.
Now I'm going to go with the Deco Arts 24 karat gold.
Ooh. Now because this is pouring onto an object, through an
Yes.
object, paint will fall through it. Not quite
Yes.
so worried about the gold here for you, are you?
No.
No, I'm not worried about it at all.
Go back in with that one.
That is definitely deep phthalo turquoise phthalo deep, which is actually a golden's color. I think the other ones are Amsterdam's.
Yes.
How is everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here.
I know.
We've kind of mixed up our thumbnails of late and kind of mixed up how we intro into our videos.
Exactly.
And we've seen a lot of new fresh faces here.
We have.
Which is awesome. We just hit 30,000 subscribers, which is fantastic.
Which is amazing. Absolutely
Yeah, because it seems like it took us forever to get to 20 and then from 20 to 30 just shot by. So if you're new here, thank you for watching. All
Absolutely.
your wonderful comments have been amazing. If you do comment on a video, we will 100% see it, and 100% of the time we respond back. So please, if you've got something to say, if you've got something to share, come and chat to us in the comments section.
Yeah. We love that.
We do. And if it's funny enough, and I'm answering the comment, I'll say, "Show Pony, come and listen to this."
Yeah, totally.
Ooh, these colours are beautiful in your pot.
Thank you.
You know, one of the tricky things about filming content for social media is just, on top of lighting and editing and all those other things, is just making sure that we're getting good camera angles for you guys so you can see what's going on. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Yes.
Hopefully you can see Jeremy putting all these beautiful colours in here.
I know.
But you'll definitely be able to see him pouring them out onto this beautiful wooden mandala.
I think I'm going to do one little more of the pearl white.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do one more of the turquoise. I think this is turquoise green.
Yeah, I think that's what you said. Or you said turquoise blue.
Yeah.
Beautiful cup, Show Pony.
Thank
Hard
you.
for you guys to see at home. Let me see if I can show it right here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
That's a beautifully layered cup.
It is. All right, now if I may keep that there just for a moment, I'm now going to puddle pour into my teeny tiny dustpan. Mini Denise is right here. Now what I've got is my tubes of paint. No, what are these called? Squeeze bottles?
Squeeze bottles.
Tubes of paint. Squeeze
Normally
bottles.
like ketchup and mustard and
Exactly.
everything going
Well, here is my, in fact, ketchup and mustard. These are the bottles that I've used a couple of times this month already. They're full of the rainbow colours. I just wanted to do something that was very different to Jeremy. He's using some beautiful warm tones, and so I wanted to use all these kind of primary colours. So here I have violet, orange, green, yellow, red and blue.
Yes.
And my colours are all Liquitex Basics colours.
Yes.
They are mixed with the glue and water mixture and Floetrol, which you've seen already twice before. If you want that recipe, please jump to the Pride Collab episode and then you'll be able to go see what's going on there.
I realized I just wiped my forehead and I think I got gold all over it, so I'm looking like that woman in Goldfinger.
No, you actually look like Midas, so I went right now. Or Gold Member, that was the one I was thinking of from Austin Powers. All right, so I'm not going to be able to get a lot of paint into this little Mini Denise.
I know.
So I might end up having to do this like once or twice. I do have a bigger pan.
3 times a lady.
3 times a lady. I have a bigger pan, but I just wanted to use this one. I feel like it's the right size.
I like that one.
So let me then get to layering into said pan. How I'm going to start this? Okay, I'm going to start this with a little bit of white. I've noticed that there's actually a gap in this handle, so it's actually going to start running down here too. So I probably have to put my finger on here. And I'm going to puddle. So literally just pouring the colours right on top of each other. These paints are probably a little thinner than the consistency that Jeremy has.
Yes, they are.
Because this is mixed with glue, with water, and with Floetrol. So there's definitely a bit more slip and slide.
Well, what technique do you normally use this with again?
What do you mean?
With this mixture, like...
Well, this mixture is what I did my marbling pour with.
That's it.
And then this is the mixture that I also did my Fosier flour with, because this recipe is Fosier's recipe.
Yes. And marbling pour means using a marble, not my marbling pour.
No, I marble, yes. Yours is a marble pour, and then that one I think we call a marbling pour, something like that anyway.
Yeah, yours is the marble pour, mine's the marbling pour.
There you go. So I'm just puddling these colours in this dustpan, just to get them in here more than anything. But I'm excited to see like the layers.
I know. Ooh, I love that orange too. Is that Azo?
It's actually the Liquitex Basics orange.
Oh, the primary.
Yeah, primary orange.
Oh.
All these are Liquitex Basics paints.
Oh, that's right. So true.
All right, I think I'm going to be done for this first pass. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a couple of passes with this dustpan. Jeremy, because I'm plugging the gap with my thumb.
Yes, you go first.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
All right, so now I am going to just remove my thumb and I'm going to pour it out this way. All right, Jeremy, I'm going to get this one onto the canvas. Let's see what happens.
Do it. Wow.
It's a carnival.
That is so cool.
It's a carnival of colours.
It is. It's like Rio on a mandala.
Just blowing the paint through the holes.
Yes.
Just because I really want the holes to be seen. So I covered maybe a third, maybe a quarter of my mandala with that. I'm going to keep going by layering, Jeremy, but whilst I do that, let's see you start to pour your cup out. Now you've got, I had maybe 4 or 5 ounces of paint in my cup. You've got a pot there that's got 20.
12. Oh, 20 ounces,
20,
yes.
So you go for it.
All right, let's do this.
pretty pretty.
Thank you.
I love those colours. I love how they've all come out. It's like, it's really stunning. There's no gold there for some reason, just like one pop.
bit.
Yeah. Jeremy's gonna leave his to sit for a quick second.
Yeah.
Just because we really need for that paint to pour through the holes in the mandala. Plus also, I think you might want to tilt it, right?
A little bit,
maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Okay, so let me get another dustpan and get this one onto the canvas, because I've probably got 2 or 3 that I need to do, but we'll speed you up through this one. Well, look at that.
Wow, you guys.
You know, this was so much fun.
It
but
was.
let me show you something.
Yes.
When people say, why didn't you pour that on top of a canvas? Let me show you exactly why. Look at that.
That's terrible.
Look at that mess of mud, basically, that would have been on top of a canvas.
Yeah.
So instead of actually wasting the paint, what we would have done is actually wasted the canvas, and instead what we're going to do is actually collect this paint up and use it as flow extender.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we don't pour over canvases. And if anyone comments, why didn't you pour it in over the top of a canvas, I'm going to refer you exactly to this part of this video.
Right.
But yeah, we might fuss around with just some of our edges a little bit off camera, but I think for the most part, these are 100% covered.
Yeah.
We've got to put it on one cup in the middle to let all the paint drop through, but we'll do that. But why don't we take you guys in for a quick close-up?
Let's do it.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
Observations, Jeremy. What would you do again? What would you do differently? How did you feel it went?
Well, I observed.
Tell me.
I absolutely loved how it came out. I love the way I layered my cup and how when I poured it out of the cup, which direction I went gave me a different result.
Right.
So it was just so cool. I think the colors blended perfectly on that canvas. I really love it. I actually really like it a lot.
Substrate. Yeah, I thought it was pretty. You picked great colors, the colors that we use a lot, you know, purples and blues, and pop a gold in there. It's funny, the gold didn't come through at all.
No.
But I think you only put it in once, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
For me, if you're pouring over an object, you've got to think about a lot of things. First, gravity clearly is going to push a lot of the paint off. But you do have to think about if there's holes, like the consistency of your paint, you want it to fall through.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. I think I'm also thinking about, you know, how the colors will stay true on the mandala as well. You know, if I'm going to keep those bands, if they're all going to fall off, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if you're pouring over taller objects like vases and those kind of things, or vases as we say in England. Some stuff to think about. But I enjoyed this, and I'm glad I used very different colors, like those rainbow primary colors, just so that you could see them very different side by side. We haven't edited this yet, so I don't know if this was just an almighty kind of mess of an episode, but hopefully it wasn't.
I love the different directions. I like that.
Hopefully this was fun. Couple of things to let you know. The Dallas FAE is up and running.
Yes.
Please go check that out. Oh my gosh, we said this in comments. Girls at FAB, they're in Dublin, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Gearing up for the Dublin event, and then the Washington event is going to be their very last one.
Yeah.
We did hear that Karen, Sarah, and Mina are closing down FAB, which is very sad for any of you loyal FABers out there. I know that they've had some wonderful events and lots of smiles from the students. We've got our September Dallas event up. Jeremy has his pouring retreat with Kathleen in Spokane. Please go check that out.
Yes. And for those of you who are new to the channel, when we say FAE, it's the Fluid Art Experience.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And when we say FAB, it is the Fluid Art Boutique.
There you go. Thank you for thank you for checking me.
You're welcome.
Acronyms are my friend.
And also, if you haven't checked out our Patreon page, please do.
Okay.
It is Masse Art Studio.
It is www.patreon.com/Masse Art Studios. All the information will be down below. All right, let's let you get on with the rest of your day. It is Juneteenth today.
It is.
And so a day of reflection for us. And we will see you back here next Wednesday. Yeah?
We will.
Oh, if not before, I did let a little cat out of the bag that on the 25th of June, there's going to be a release of a book that I've written. But more about that over the course of the next few days. If you're still here with us and you're listening to this, you'll get a little sneak peek too.
Yeah.
So, guys, have a great week. Let's go pour some more stuff, Jeremy.
Let's do it.
I'll see you guys here next Wednesday. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.